All right, let's talk about something we all deal with at some point, pain and inflammation. But what's really fascinating is how our bodies, with a little extra help, can actually learn to manage it. So let's dive right in.
You know that feeling, right? That one nagging ache or pain that just hangs around and absolutely refuses to leave. It is so frustrating and can really throw a wrench in your day-to-day life.
Well, what's actually going on is pretty interesting. See, your body has its own built-in alarm system, and we call it inflammation. Now, when you get a cut or sprain your ankle, that alarm is a lifesaver. It signals for help to rush to the scene. But what happens when that alarm gets stuck, when it's just blaring nonstop, day in and day out? Yeah, that's when things start to get really uncomfortable.
So, what if you could call in a special team, a crew of experts, let's say, to help quiet down that blaring alarm? Well, today we're going to look at 3 amazing helpers that we can find in nature, and each one has a totally unique skill set for helping bring your body back into balance.
Okay, let's meet our first helper. It's curcumin. You've probably heard of it. It's the powerhouse compound found in turmeric. For our story, just think of curcumin as the inflammation firefighter. You know, the one who rushes in to cool things down when they get a little too hot.
So how does our firefighter actually put out the fire? Well, it's got this awesome 4-step toolkit. First, it goes straight to the command center, the central alarm, and helps turn it down. Then, it goes and finds these little pain factories and shuts them right down. Step 3, it builds up an antioxidant shield to protect everything. And here's a really cool bonus. It can even help give your mood a little lift.
Okay, let's get just a little more specific because this is really cool. That master switch I mentioned, it's a pathway called NF-kappa B. Curcumin helps quiet that right down, and those pain factories, those are actually enzymes, specifically COX-2 enzymes that literally create the messages that make you feel pain and swelling. So by hitting both the main switch and the factory, and then on top of that influencing feel-good chemicals like serotonin, wow, that is a seriously comprehensive game plan for support.
All right, helper number 2 is on the scene. This is D-Limonene, and you definitely know this one. It's what gives citrus peels like oranges and lemons that amazing zesty smell. We're gonna call this one the Chill Out Coach because its whole vibe is about helping your system just take a deep breath and relax.
So what's the coach's strategy? It's simple, but man, is it effective. First, it finds the volume knob on your pain sensors and just turns it down. It's kind of like that. It also encourages more calming signals throughout your nervous system, helping you feel more relaxed overall. And to top it all off, it gives your brain a little pep talk, supporting the pathways that contribute to just feeling good. And for our third and final helper, we've got a real classic, omega-3s. Yep, the fatty acids you find in things like fish oil. These guys are the master balancers of our team. Their one and only mission, to restore harmony and keep the peace inside your body. Let's check out their playbook. Okay, so the omega-3s have a pretty brilliant strategy. First, they act like a cleanup crew. They create these special molecules that come in after the alarm has gone off and just tidy everything up. Then, they literally outcompete the troublemakers, and we'll get to that in just a second. They also help calm down nerves that are all fired up and excited, and finally, they help fight off damage from oxidative stress. A total package deal.
Now, this part is my favorite. It's so clever. Picture a one-lane road inside your body that's used to send signals. Now you have these other compounds, omega-6s, which are kind of the troublemakers. They love to drive down this road and send out a whole bunch of pro-inflammatory signals. But here come the omega-3 peacemakers. They use the exact same road, so they just get on there and create a traffic jam for the troublemakers, basically elbowing them out of the way. Just by taking up space, they make sure a much more balanced, peaceful message gets delivered. Isn't that smart?
So let's put it all together. We've got the firefighter, curcumin, to put out the blaze. We've got the Chill Out Coach, D-Limonene, to help everyone calm down. And we've got the master balancers, the omega-3s, to restore total harmony. What an incredible team, right? Okay, but now we have to get really serious for a minute. This is super important. As amazing as this all sounds, you have to remember, these are helpers. They're a support squad. They are absolutely not, under any circumstances, a replacement for a doctor or professional medical treatment.
And let's make this crystal clear, because this is probably the single most important thing to take away from this whole explainer. The source material is very direct about this. None of these helpers, not curcumin, not D-Limonene, not omega-3s, are approved by the FDA to treat chronic pain. They are being studied for the ways they can support the body. They are not cures. They are not medicine.
So, what does that mean for you?
It means that rule number 1, the absolute golden rule, is that you always talk to a healthcare professional first, before you even think about trying a new supplement. Your doctor knows you, they know your health history, and they are the only ones who can give you safe and effective advice. Period.
But still, it really gets you thinking, doesn't it? If we can find compounds this powerful in everyday things like turmeric, citrus peels, and fish, what other amazing secrets about our health are just hiding in plain sight, right in the food we eat every day? It's a pretty exciting thought. Thanks so much for tuning in.